Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am happy to welcome you all for our online learning. Class 8, subject chemistry, unit 4, matter. Today we are going to discuss about the new topic is compound. Definition: compound is a pure substance which is formed due to the chemical composition or combination. Once again I am repeating, compounds are a pure substance which is formed due to chemical combination of two or more elements. I am giving an example. Hydrogen reacts with oxygen to form water, H2O. You are all familiar with this. What H stands for? Very good. H stands for hydrogen. Very good. What O stands for? Oxygen. So, hydrogen combines with or reacts with oxygen to form water. Very good. What is the formula? H2O. See here, a compound is a pure substance which is formed due to the chemical combination. Here hydrogen combines with oxygen. This is a chemical combination of two or more elements. See, two elements combine to form a compound here. Hydrogen combines with oxygen to form a water. So this is a chemical combination to form a pure substance called a compound water. Clear? Yes. The properties of compound are different from those of its constituents. Water, carbon dioxide. Water means H2O. Carbon dioxide means CO2. Then sodium chloride, NaCl, etc. So these are all the examples of compounds. Water, carbon dioxide and sodium chloride are the etc. are few examples of compounds. Clear? So a molecule of water is composed of an oxygen atom and two hydrogen atom. I am going to write the formula of water. See here, H2O. How many hydrogen atom are present here? Very good. Two hydrogen atom are present here. How many oxygen atom here? One. Very good. So two hydrogen atom combines with the oxygen atom. See here, the water is composed of an oxygen, only one oxygen and two hydrogen atoms to form the ratio 1:2. One molecule, that is one atom of oxygen and two atom of hydrogen to form a water. The water, the ratio here is 1:2. One represents the oxygen and two represents the hydrogen. Okay. Then classification of compounds. Based on the origin of chemical constituents, compounds are broadly classified into two types. One is inorganic compounds. Second one is organic compounds. Clear, children? Based on the origin of chemical constituents, the compounds are broadly classified into two. One is called inorganic compounds, another one is called organic compounds. Then what is inorganic compound? The compound obtained from non-living source. Very important point. If a compound which is obtained from the non-living source such as rocks, mountains, minerals, etc. So compounds which are obtained from non-living source like rock, minerals, etc., they are said to be inorganic compounds. Example, chalk powder, chalk piece, and then baking powder, baking soda. So all these are the examples of inorganic compound. They are formed, they are obtained from the non-living source. Non-living source example, rock, mountain, then minerals, etc. Okay. Next, organic compound. Compounds which are obtained from living sources. Living source means plants, animals, etc. If a compound which is obtained from living source such as plants and animals, they are said to be organic compounds. Example is protein, carbohydrates, etc. So see here the proteins and carbohydrates. Carbohydrate means it is made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, all are organic compounds. And then protein. So carbohydrate is nothing but, you are all familiar with carbohydrate. What carbohydrate familiar? Glucose. Glucose is an example for carbohydrate. What is the formula? C6H12O6. This is the example for organic compound. It has 6 atom of carbon, 12 atom of hydrogen and 6 atom of oxygen. So all combines chemically to form a pure substance, that is called compound. This compound is said to be organic compound. Once again I am repeating, organic compounds are obtained from the living source such as plants and animals, etc. Plants or animals, etc. Okay, examples of organic compounds, proteins, carbohydrates, etc. Both inorganic and organic compounds exist in all 3 states of matter. You are all familiar, right? What are the 3 states? So very good, solid, liquid and gas. So this inorganic as well as the organic compound exist in 3 states of matter, that is solid, liquids and gases. Okay, let us learn some important compounds in solids, liquids and gaseous states. Clear children? Compounds in solid state. As I said earlier, these compounds exist in 3 forms, 3 states of matter, solid, liquid and gas. The first one is compounds in liquid state. Some important compounds that exist in solid states are tabulated here. The first one is silica. Second one is potassium hydroxide. Third one is sodium hydroxide. Fourth one copper sulfate. And fifth one is zinc carbonate. So all these are the solid compounds. Okay, they have all these are solid compounds having inorganic in nature. So silica, that is sand. What is the constituent of elements? Silicon and oxygen. Second one is potassium hydroxide. What are the components here? Potassium, hydrogen and oxygen. Third one is sodium hydroxide. What are the elements present here? Sodium, oxygen and hydrogen. The fourth one is copper sulfate. Copper, sulfur and oxygen. The last one is zinc carbonate. Here zinc, carbon and oxygen. So these are the examples of solid compounds. The next one is compounds in liquid states. Some important compounds that exist in liquid states. The first one is water. We are all familiar. In that water, what are all the elements? Constituent elements, hydrogen and oxygen. Very good. Second one is hydrochloric acid, HCl. This is H2O and this is HCl, hydrochloric acid. So hydrogen and chlorine are the 2 elements present in hydrochloric acid. The third one is nitric acid, HNO3. In that compound, 3 different elements are present. First one is hydrogen, second one is nitrogen and third one is oxygen. The fourth one, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Here also 3 elements are present. What are the 3 elements? Hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen. And next one is acetic acid. Acetic acid means CH3COOH. These four are inorganic compounds. This acetic acid is organic compound. Okay, so in that acetic acid, three elements, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen are present. Clear, children? The next one, compounds in gas. Some important compounds that exist in gaseous states are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, nitrogen dioxide and ammonia. See here, carbon dioxide. How many elements are there? Two elements. One is carbon and oxygen. And carbon monoxide. How many elements are there? Here also two. One is carbon and another one is oxygen. The next one is sulfur dioxide, SO2. Here also two elements are present. One is sulfur and another one is oxygen. The next one is methane, organic compound, CH4. How many elements are present here? Two. One is carbon and another one is hydrogen. And the next one is nitrogen dioxide, NO2. Here nitrogen and oxygen. The last one is ammonia, nitrogen and hydrogen. So these are some of the examples of compounds in gaseous states. Clear, children? And then uses of compounds. Let us tabulate some compounds and their constituents that we use in our day-to-day life. The first one is water. The common name is water. What is the chemical name for water? Hydrogen chloride. Constituent, hydrogen and oxygen. Water is used for drinking purpose and also it is used as a solvent. The second one is table salt. What is the chemical name for table salt? Sodium chloride, NaCl. So what are the two elements present here? Sodium and chlorine are the two elements present here. What is the main uses? It is used in our day-to-day life for our diet and for preservative of meat and fish. The third one is sugar. Chemical name is sucrose. What are the components here? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Uses: preparation of sweets, toffees and fruit juices. The next one is baking soda. Chemical name is sodium bicarbonate. The elements present here is sodium, hydrogen, carbon and oxygen. Uses of baking soda: fire, it used as a fire extinguisher, preparation of baking powder and preparation of cakes and breads. The next one is washing soda. Chemical name is sodium carbonate. What are the elements present here? Sodium, carbon and hydrogen. Uses as cleaning agent. So baking soda, so washing soda is used as a cleaning agent and also used as a soap and detergents. Then bleaching powder. Chemical name is calcium oxychloride, OXY, oxychloride. Then constituent calcium, oxygen and chlorine. Uses: it used as a bleaching agent and also for a disinfectant. Then quicklime. Chemical name is calcium oxide. Constituent present here is calcium and oxygen. Uses: it is used for the manufacturing of cements and glass. The last one, next one is salted lime. Chemical name is calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. What are the elements present here? Calcium, oxygen and hydrogen. Uses: it is used as whitewashing of walls. The last one is limestone. The chemical name for limestone is calcium carbonate. Very important, these two, calcium carbonate. What are the elements present here? Means calcium, carbon and oxygen. And uses: this calcium carbonate or limestone is used as a preparation of chalk pieces. Clear children? Thank you children. We will see you in the next class.